So I've been working on some long-term projects, and they're taking a long term. Just checked my numbers here, I guess, because I usually don't. 256. It went up. Yeah, I'd like some more numbers on there. Got all kinds of things happening over here. And you can see this and some other things I'm working on. Again, one of the long-term things is a heat kit thing that I'm trying to learn and I don't know much about. Go figure. Got some videos, hopefully on that, editing them eventually. My daughter found this. Whoop! My daughter, my daughter found this. And if you grew up in the time I did, you know exactly what these are. They came in various sizes. This one's for cassette tape, and it's got some issues. There's some rattling around, and I guess that's the back. And there's some plastic pieces rattling around in it. But I thought I can get creative with this. I can completely ruin it with some bad decisions. And I thought I would take you along for the ride to bling it out, do something to it. I don't know. I'm going to see where the mood takes me. I think the first thing I have to do is fix some things. I got some old vinyl thinking about using. We'll see where this goes. Oh, yeah. I also got a new parts bin. I was always losing stuff, so when I have a project that has a lot of parts, especially screws, so I can see it and pay attention to it, just in case you were wondering. For the uninitiated, it holds cassette. So if you had a lot of these back in the day, you could very carefully organize them and store them. They had some for like VHS tapes, and I even saw one of these a long time ago that was for reel-to-reel 7.5-inch tapes. It was a monster. But mostly 8 tracks, VHS, and cassette tapes. For cassette tapes, I saw scads and scads of these for various times. Let's see what we got here. Besides, it looks like the back is falling off with the wood. It's been vinyl wrapped in 1970s wood paneling. The drawer is supposed to actually kind of lock in place. This one does. You have to kind of lift it up to get it out. The corners seem to be missing on this one, but I noticed they're still here. So I'm going to try and fix that. And I think, even though the vinyl's in good condition, the creative side of me wants to get creative and do something to this. So I fix some plastic, if I can, and redo this. So let's start with the simple stuff. Let me just take off the feet. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little work on the back side here too, because that ain't supposed to happen. Anywho, I just made a parts bin, and it's full of parts. I need another parts bin. I have to make another one. Well, for the moment, this one. Stock up my parts bin, and I have to pull out something like that. So what I need is a fleet of those in different colors. So I know, like, the red project, the green project, the blue project, and whatever. The only problem is I only had one of those metal boxes to refinish. I have to think of something there, too. That's the part they don't tell you about when you're doing this stuff. You got to keep track of everything, especially when you can't just do one project and then another project and then another project. You're doing 10 at once, and you still have a full-time job. How to fix the plastic? I don't think hot glue would do it. First, let's see if these are actually the pieces. A little light on the matter. That looks promising. Yep, that's definitely that piece. And that's definitely that piece. Fix those. And keep them from unbreaking again. Pondering. Let's try bodging it. I tend to collect the leads off of things I use, like resistors and capacitors and things. So there's a little bit of metal. Did I glue them and then use a little bit of metal or a little bit of heat to melt in some little bits of metal? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's be crazy. Oh yeah, and as I seem to do, I need to pick out a movie to listen to, watch. It's old and bad. Sci-fi, 60s, 70s, 80s, 50s, as background. Let me go figure out what I'm going to do to entertain myself while I entertain myself. Okay, today's movie as I work is Sinjanor from 1990. It's kind of pushing it almost to modern times for me. Well, so far so good. Now, come up with something creative for the top and see if it's going to work. I'm a little bit worried about the stickiness of the self-sticky tape here, but self-stick vinyl. I think it's just because it's a nice, really warm day. Let's see what we can do.